ABC. Hi, just if you're tuning in, getting ready for 3 lessons to authentic business. I appreciate you showing up. Of course, it's always on that divine time, right here, right now. Just want to get centered up. Business. Appreciate you showing. Okay. So, thank you for joining me here. My name is Isaac Flores, as most of you already know. The concept or brand that I had developed over time was IMUniversal. What it did for me was really help for me to figure out where I was in life. I didn't know enough to understand what could even happen in life, what was possible in the sense of showing me the way. But being able to take a step in the right direction, being able to really start asking questions started when I was 17 years old. I didn't know any better, and I wasn't on the right path. Stepping into development, yes, 17, 18 years of personal growth, of development, of getting out of the head, getting centered. What that means is really stop operating on everything else that's not serving your highest and best interest. Brand awareness is connecting to who you are. Even if you're building a brand, you still have to build these fundamentals, because if your life is not connected to your business, then you're not going to succeed in alignment and have a productive growth or productive growth patterns. So, thank you for jumping on here today. 3 lessons to authentic business. It's where life began. It didn't just happen overnight. Getting centered, being optimistic, or being mindful, and creating a better place for myself to not just survive, but thrive. It's important. And I want to share with you a little development, what I've been working on. So imagine nothing external defines you, no resources, no distractions, just you. This is -1, a mindset shift, a state of complete detachment from the outside world, bringing you into a deep connection within yourself. -1 isn't lacking, it's seeing yourself beyond the perceived limitations, beyond the noise, everyday life filled with challenges, distractions, and they try to shape who we are. But when you step into -1, you separate those influences, those thoughts from yourself. You pause, breathe, focus for the essence. And it's this place of self-discovery. The goal isn't to add more things to your life. Simplify, to really fully embrace who you are. This is a state of self-awareness, your compass. You're beginning to ask yourself, who am I? What truly matters? How can I live with intention? It's seeing yourself clearly, realizing your value, your strengths, your purpose. And you've been waiting to get this uncovered. So take a moment to breathe deeply. You got 100 things on your mind. Just focus on being here in the moment through breath work, quiet reflection, letting go of limitations, beliefs. -1 teaches us that fulfillment is not what we add to our lives, but what we remove. -1 is an intention inward to the strength, simplicity, and purpose, presence, and peace, awareness. It's not a journey of motivation, transformation, finding balance, breathing freely, loving yourself enough, detached from anything that doesn't serve you. This is your moment. experience -1, to rediscover yourself fully, authentically, embrace it, and let it remind you of the beauty and power that comes from within. This is the only thing that I want to share. It's helping to encourage you being the best you being more secure, supported, and really looking at life with an open mind and an open heart. Just one doesn't seem to suffice. The development, the intention, and elevation of who you are, that's why we're here. Rest and higher awareness. This is a story about Richard Russell Bebo. What happens when we go too long without checking in? Yeah, I've had mentors, teachers, and those in alignment to help me develop. I paid my time, my energy, and money. I researched YouTube and really did my best to give it all so that I can develop in my life today.
Seattle ground, horizon guy, about to take off. It's going to be crazy.
Aircraft on Charlie, lining up runway 16 center, say your call sign. The dash 8 on runway 16 center, say your call sign. The dash 8 on runway 16 center, say your call sign. Who is the dash 8 holding on runway 16 center?
The guy in Alaska, 322. That aircraft was passing behind the horizon when he was taking off full, and I don't know what he was doing.
Who is the aircraft on runway 16 center?
Wheels are smoking left and right as they are right now as he's rolling down the runway.
All right, I'm not even talking to him.
He came flying out of the cargo area in front of Delta.
Came out of cargo area 1. There's just a single pilot.
Yeah, Tower, we can verify that too. He came flying out of nowhere. We thought this somebody calling it put him in front of us, but he came flying out.
All right, thank you.
Tower, you need to call and scramble now.
No, we are.
Hey, horizon ground, you on? Seattle ground, I mean.
Who is transmitting on ramp?
Horizon guy, 449, Quebec X-ray.
Yeah, 449. What can I do for you?
Hey, I found myself in a bit of a predicament. I'm in the air right now and just kind of soaring around.
449, are you not supposed to be on that aircraft?
Yeah, I did a kind of a bad thing, kind of a selfish thing, but it's all good. I'm gonna go check out Rainier.
Yeah, 449, so you hijacked the plane is what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm afraid I did.
What the hell? Holy shit. Oh my god.
The fucking Alaska Airlines Q400. What the fuck is he doing over here?
Any idea if a Dash 8 Q400 can do a barrel roll?
Just flying the plane around. You seem comfortable with that?
Oh, hell yeah, it's a blast, man. I played video games before, so I know what I'm doing a little bit. Nah, everything's peachy clean. Just did a little circle around right here. It's beautiful. I think I got your gas to go check out the Olympics. And, yeah.
Well, if you can see the Olympics, the weather's good. I can see the Olympics from my window. It looks pretty good over there.
Alright, because I hit felt like turbulence around right here, but there's no clouds.
Oh, that's just the wind blowing over all the bumpy surfaces there.
No, I don't want to hear the one. I just want you to whisper. Right here.
Hey, Rich, this is Captain Bill here. We're still listening. My airplane's doing just fine. How's yours?
I got a lot of people that care about me, and it's going to disappoint them to hear that I did this. I would like to apologize to each and every one of them. Just a broken guy. Got a few screws loose, I guess. Never really knew it until now. Hey, pilot guy, can this thing do a backflip, you think?
Well, I'd try to figure out how to use the autopilot first.
If you were to do it, how would you do it? Hey, you think if I land this successfully, Labs will give me a job as a pilot?
I think they would give you a job of doing anything if you could pull this off.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna land it, in a safe kind of manner. I think I'm gonna try to do a barrel roll, and if that goes good, then I'll just go nose down and call it a night.
Bigger Rougher 1, COI1 just completed a barrel roll. Lock 1-2 confirmed he did a barrel roll. Affirmed he cleared the surface of the water by approximately 10 feet. 6-foot Rock 2 from Rock 1, the COI1 did a barrel roll and just barely missed hitting the water.
All right, Rich, this is Captain Bill. Congratulations, you did that. Now let's try to land that airplane safely and not hurt anybody on the ground.
All right. Nah, damn it. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't want to. I was kind of hoping that was going to be it, you know? For long, I feel like one of my engines is going out or something.
Life is in constant motion, and if we don't check in, if we don't take care of ourselves, and we're not there to really truly be present, a lot of things can happen. And this is why we're here today. This is my master pass, but imagine it being your dream, your value, your truth, and your ability to create something and give it and share it to the world. Being able to be present and full and have a foundation not only to walk on, to run on, to thrive on. This is important. But when you have beliefs that do not have your highest and best in mind, what begins to happen? Piece by piece, filter by filter, doubt, guilt, shame, resentment, sadness, and everything else in between. Sooner or later, you cannot see your dream. Your vision has become filtered. And I say, stop letting things get in the way of your authentic self, your business, because it's personal. And no longer will we wait. No longer will we hide. So don't hide from your highest intentional dream experience. 70% of entrepreneurs report chronic stress or anxiety, yet less than 10% address the nervous system driving their decisions. Where does that leave us as business owners and those in positions of power? You have to take care of yourself. You have to show up. When you're ready to help somebody, you got to take them by the hand. You got to realize that you got to give everything. You got to be mindful of your presence and what you're doing. Your invitation to bring somebody from where you have been before, and you've created a bridge, somewhere pleasant to be. Even in tough situations, you're making deals, meeting people, and understanding that connection and value and presence is the most important thing. We have to be ready to not only earn the right, but we be in position to open, to settle the cost and win the race. If you're not ready to step through or break through Understanding it takes focus, it takes intention, it takes action and decisions and persistence. If you really want to make it happen, and it is being your dream, bringing back the welcome to be here, the I am already in the moment. Now I'm going to breathe with purpose. This is what I seek in the moment, in development, and in transition. I offer this to the world. Acknowledge, activate, and achieve. Three moves that made the difference in my life. If I could give you one thing, today, it would be the ability to acknowledge, activate, and achieve this innate potential within you. My grandmother told her children that if they didn't have anything in their life at the moment, just have $1. $1 can make the difference. It can nurture you, nourish you, and potentially bring you back to life. $1 is what she could give. She could offer in position to her children because she didn't have money, so she had to work for it. Her growing and development started becoming so evident of needing something more, and that being water, food, nutrition. Now today, I want to give value through knowledge. There is 3 aspects to get your mind, your heart, and your gut in alignment for a good reason. Utilizing breath work, utilizing physical alignment, breath work, breathing techniques, tongue techniques, with just a simple adjustment, and understanding the awareness in the heart. Yes, it's a technique because it takes work. Getting out of your head and getting centered isn't something that's well known or even taught. And understanding the direct connection on how it affects our bodies and how we can better serve becomes so much more than what we've ever known. In studies on coherent heart state, increased mental clarity and reaction speed by up to 24%, while reducing stress hormones like cortisol by 20%. It's facts. When we acknowledge our dreams and what we want to give to the world, when we choose to pursue our system from within, when we put it out there and actually do the work, when you're building and sharing and connecting, how are you supposed to change your life when we believe that we don't have enough? It's building from you, your wants, wishes, needs, that innate potential, and what you already have today. And sometimes repositioning or repurposing becomes the answer, the key. So personal brand, business, right, brand in development, my IMUniversal connection that helps me do the work that I want to do, the work that I've been doing for the last 15 years, the last 10 in business, and helping connecting with others and help projecting them through problems and issues, situations that are critical for them. I get phone calls, and what I do is share. I give my 2 cents. I leave a profound comment that has some intuitive value so that I can be me and I can do the work. Acknowledge that you have the ability to build something within yourself, to be able to project it, promote it, and push it forward in your life. This is your chance. So, neuroscience research shows that simply acknowledging an emotion reduces amygdala activity by up to 50%, immediately restoring access to rational decision making. Understand, when you acknowledge the issues and problems that your brain won't automatically process, as real. You give yourself a chance to reconnect the system and come back together in a way that's stronger, more relaxed, and way better for you. This is a story. Our time is limited, and we don't always see the moment. And sometimes we need somebody's help in order to see the thing that's been right in front of us the whole time. And also being able to access it on a deeper level today, right now. I'm not dragging you across the world and asking you to go run up some mountains or walk or do anything crazy, but it's the moment in the moment. The silver lining, the time, the lesson, and the life. When it comes together and you start seeing that the responsibility to take action is yours. It's always been yours.
It's a school of one. And I'm almost out of it. Can you see the spool of wire? Mm-hmm. I'm almost out of it. Okay. And I've had this spool of wire for like 40 years. I bought it like this it's not a piece of a long time ago, but it's like 40 years of my life.
40 years of life gone in a spool of wire. The ability to see this in the moment, no matter what age, is profound, because in this moment, you can make a shift. You can decide that today you're going to live a new life, a true life, and one that's in alignment with the process and development from that best serves you. It's important. Why? Because it's you. The average adult spends over 2.5 hours per day on avoidable distractions. That's more than 38 full days a year of lost life, regardless of gender. It's sad. I'm 35. My life's halfway over. Potentially. There's no saying when it's going to happen. But it's important to see that we can be and do something more with the life that we have today. When we're giving ourselves the space and awareness to breathe clearly, to expand our hearts, to be connected and stay connected. The ability to respond is not always doing something, it's having the ability to respond. Be ready, prepared for anything, working with people, collaborating, being present in the moment, doing your work, whatever it is that is. Breathing. Breathing is one of the most important things, and some of us don't know how to do it. The reality is that breathing, if we focused on a breath that we can really pull in, we could really change and alter our alchemical balance. We can balance our nervous system, oxygenate our body and blood, and become into alignment where we feel better. When you're ready to step into alignment, I'm not asking you to go do anything. Just be in the present moment. Be ready. If you're ready, you're going to show up. You're going to register to the intent, the highest intention of yourself. If you don't, then what's the point? Why are we here? Why are we talking? It's because of the space, the tongue technique, the alignment, and bringing up and resting it up where you can't talk. You can't speak. So instantly you're going to get more into an aligned state. Feeling your heart, right? Your heart awareness technique. You're sensing and feeling. When you feel that heartbeat, I'm going to help you get connected and get centered. No longer will those thoughts begin to process in your mind where you wait or hesitate. This is going to be important, impactful when you're ready to take the steps and do the work. Showing love for myself and really meaning it. I was working with a client, and he had a moment of realization of his breakthrough. Clarity and connection with love and forgiveness for myself and meaning it. It's important when we're able to look ourselves in the mirror to get connected and centered. Truthfully, authentically and becoming the difference, right? So getting connected is one thing. Getting centered is one thing. Being able to look at yourself and forgive yourself and love yourself and feel it. This is key. When those that want to take a chance, but take a chance that's not up to risking or wonder, just making the moves, doing the thing, you can have a transformation. You can change your life. You can shift yourself into something better. It's time. It's time. So, acknowledge. Acknowledge the time in the moment. Acknowledge everything that you need to in order to activate and achieve your innate abilities. If you want to reach out to me at consultmeisaac@gmail.com, that's consultmeisaac@gmail.com. So where we are now is in alignment. We're getting centered, getting out of our head, letting our heart do more of the work, getting connected, because our guts, right? You remember the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and the Cowardly Lion. 3 individual separate systems that, if worked together, can build up something beautiful, a relationship that works to our advantage.
It's empty. The tinsmith forgot to give me a heart.
No heart?
No heart. All hollow. When
Face. Oh, I'm a failure because I haven't got a brain.
Well, what would you do with a brain if you had one?
Do? Why, if I had a brain, I could... Lions and tigers and bears!
Put 'em up. Put 'em up. Which one are you first? I'll fight you both together if you want.
Dang, I really did mess that up. So at 17, I wasn't always okay. I'm gonna keep going. So basically, from 17 to 30, I've been under the influence of drugs, alcohol, partying. And at 17, I was given a program called Magical Concentration by a mentor, Ed Stracher. It was that innate potential, that idea that there's got to be something more than this. The generational programming, the not really understanding that everything's just the party on Fridays, or the potential of not doing homework or not really feeling a part of something, being disconnected my whole life. Understanding that the heart is something that you follow, and within you is that innate potential to achieve great things. Confusion to clarity, that's what my life's been about. Getting centered, knowing how to do it, knowing how to help someone else get there too. With the techniques, tongue to the roof of the mouth, mindful to mindful. Activate, it's within you. Your protection, what keeps you going, what supports you in your life, what's actually giving you value. This is what you should find. You should seek. Because how much time do you have? But the time is now. What you believe, you're correct. You're going to ask yourself, in growth, do I deserve this? And I say yes. I say yes.
You ever choked? I have. You know what I'm talking about, fumbling at the goal line, stuck your foot in your mouth once you got to the microphone, had a brain freeze on the exam that you were totally prepared for. Or maybe you've had that feeling of, oh my God, life just cannot get any better than this moment. And ask yourself, do I deserve this? Now what happens when we get that feeling? Tense up. We have this sort of outer body experience where we are literally seeing ourselves in the third person. And we realize that the moment just got bigger than us. It's because we have created a fictitious ceiling, a roof, to our expectations of ourselves. A limit where we think it's all too good to be true. But it's not. And it's not our right to say or believe it is. We shouldn't create these restrictions on ourselves. Who are we to think that we don't deserve or haven't earned these gifts when we get them? It's not our right. But if we stay in process, right, within ourselves, in the joy of the doing, we will never choke at the finish line. Why? Because we aren't thinking of the finish line. Because we're not looking at the clock. We're not watching ourselves on the Jumbotron performing the very act that we're in the middle of. No, we're in process. The approach is the destination, and we are never finished. We do our best when our destinations are beyond the measurement, when our reach continually exceeds our grasp, and when we have immortal finish lines. And when we do this, the race is never over. The journey has no port. The adventure never ends because we are always on the way.
So I ask, are you on the way? Because as we know, there's so many chances to register to your confirmation of path direction. You could spend 10 hours a day, 10 days out of the year. You can spend another 10 moments of your life hoping that something changes. But have you made the commitment to show up? This is the big aha. So in life, we have a choice. We have a dream. And we can make the difference. But will you? Acknowledge. I'm able to walk around even in chaotic environments and find my heart center. Working with Crystal, She said, I entered a state of gratitude. My fears fled, and I felt that judgment was replaced with an ancient power, love for self and all creation. He helped me get out of my head and back into that place in my heart. That's pure, unconditional love for self and all creation. I spent an hour with her. We took a walk. We communicated about life and the dreams and silver lining in the sense of we're connected, yet we feel like we're not. We sat down, we got centered, we did the fundamental work. That's it. And the results came because she was ready. She was ready. When you're ready, email me at consultmeisaac@gmail.com. When you're ready to get out of your way and do the work. Get heart focused, centered, and sense and feel just like you do anyways. But improve it so you have clarity, so that your genius within, this is something you can achieve, where your heart and your brain in coherence with your gut and that highest intentional belief, and you can operate the way you want because it's your choice. But in alignment with the highest and best interest is the only way. And if you cannot, then maybe we're not a fit. But if you are, then the ability to get connected and stay connected and be connected is yours. There's nothing standing in your way. Getting relaxed, centered, in feeling and taking the moment to hop on a free pro bono call will get and figure out if I'm the right fit for you. If I can take your hand and take you on a walk in 15 minutes and show you that this is what you need. This is what you need to practice. This is what you need to share with others. Communicate intentionally. Do the work. That's what it's about. That's all we can do. 3 lessons to authentic business. 3 lessons that helped me because I was dealing with overthinking. Wasn't really sure what love was. In the guts, getting ready to perform and do something. Over the years, I've helped people. I've saved lives potentially because of life situations and emergencies. People call for for the reason of needing help, and who else is going to help them, right? Those in the service industry are those who are helping and supporting, those who respond to emergencies, those who participate and help and support and are aware. Building this bridge of awareness is really difficult unless you're supporting yourself. You can spend your whole life being a good person, but if you're not taking care of you, then you're not doing the work. You're doing a lot of work, but is it self-supporting? Is it giving you a moment, a chance, a supporting bridge that bridges out and keeps you locked in? I'm not sure. Probably not. Because why would I create a course on something that seems so simple? Acknowledging, activating, and achieve. Acknowledging that you have this real creativeness, this beautiful sense of being you within you. And you can activate it. You can target and you can zero in. You can get there. Getting out of your head and getting heart-centered and getting connected to a deeper sense of love. That's already in you. And you can achieve the work better, easier, supporting not only you, but your loved ones. Getting on an hour call, focusing on not those 100 things you deal with every day, but narrowing it down to one thing, your heart. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for acknowledging and activating and achieving something greater than yourself. Because without this work, Who knows? How would I even know that I wanted to create? How would I know that I want to support and help others? How would I know that I want to be all I can be in the space that I know that I can help people exceed their limitations, break their filters and emotional trauma, and getting it out of the nervous system based off doing the work, showing up, being there. This is important to me. This is how I walk you through. IMUniversal is the brand. And this is my life. This is our work that we get to do and support others along the way. It's really nice. I asked for a sign one day. Santa Rosa, California, my first year in vegetation management. I was wondering if I was supposed to be back, if I was supposed to be back home. I look out the window in a moving vehicle with coworkers, and I'm in the back on the left seat in a truck. And I look out, and what do I see? In the clouds, a heart. What looks like a heart to me. And what people call a spirit, or an angel, I've been told. Realizing that in the confirmation of path direction, when you need an answer, when you dig deep and get connected, that you will get one. This I know is true. So what is it that life and me seem to have this relationship and oh, I'm so lucky? No. It's getting centered in your heart, which means that if I'm lucky, you're lucky. If I did the work, you can do the work. If we're doing this together, then we can't fail. I asked for a sign and I got it. The sign that I needed in the path that gave me the moment to choose to stay, to continue the work, to continue showing up each and every day. And that I did for 5 years. So people are always trying to build their success on a disconnected foundation. They plan, they push, they perform, but without connection to their nervous system, purpose, and inner awareness, everything they build eventually collapses under stress. They're living from force instead of flow, reaction instead of resonance, and end up exhausted, unfulfilled, and uncertain of their next move. We will not let this continue to happen, because as we show up, we realize that IMUniversal state already is in us. The greatest, the highest, the best for ourselves. Understanding that they can be transmitted, transferred. It's technique. Simple. What more could you want? You choose. But unless you're the light, unless you're lit, unless you're achieved, how can you help anybody? How can this be worth it? How can this really still support you? Consult me, Isaac@gmail.com. Step into the path that made the difference in your life, in my life, in all our lives. Email subject 3 lessons for your premium offer to get on a call, 15 minutes, to see if I can be the one to support you. When you're ready, consult me, Isaac@gmail.com. And if you're on Facebook or on social media, just direct message me. If you're ready to be heart-centered, or you already are, but you want to build a better connection, if you want to understand a system of creation and how to be your best self by doing what you do already, if you want to learn the fundamentals of the heart, the brain, and the guts, and acknowledge, activate, and achieve, and put these keys together so that you can develop a truth, a heart-centered love, the things that made the difference for me, that make the difference for us. It's important. So thank you for joining, for being here, present, for every step you take, every wish you make, as the higher intentional gaps continue to be in your favor. Be you. Thank you for joining. This is the long form I was talking about. Modesto, California, thank you so much for being here. I am excited to share with you this moment because in creating the thing that I really wanted to do for a long time, building the system behind it and being able to promote not only myself, but you too. There's so many businesses and so many people that do amazing things that really feel into living in the moment and being in the area. So thank you for being supporters. Thank you for showing up to the page, liking, sharing, commenting. You're growing it every month. This is a blessing. So when you're ready to share your thing, to take a chance and move forward and have a understanding that your message needs to be heard, I want to help create with you a system of approach that helps not only you, but the community know who you are. In growth and development, I want to be there every step of the way. So I have an opportunity to get on a 15-minute call to see if we can be a good fit to work together. A consulting call that'll help shift you and help me understand where you're shifting. I can share your stuff like I do anyways. I can comment, but how can I help push the needle forward? We can see if a coaching call is right for you. I can help communicate and put you in alignment to a collaborative growth, a system that helps push your content from city to city and place to place because I've built the assets. Living in California is being who I am. It's where I grew up. That's why I want to give back so much and being supportive of personal growth and development. It's important to me. And no matter what, we have the cities close by. The cities that are truly here, neighboring. And as we build the growth of doing more, it's time that we see hometown, Oakdale, California, the first city account that I built, getting a better connection to the local city, the businesses, the people, the growing, endless growing of community. I'm offering a personal point to anybody in business or personal development that wants to communicate their message in a better way, that would love to bring or share their story or have their stuff promoted. I'm offering a system, a moment to get on a 15-minute call and see if a coaching, consulting, business, my business is right for you. Let's create more attention. Let's do it simply. Let's do it because we love it. You love to do what you do. I don't have to, but I do too. Because that's built in me to care, to show up, to build something, to be a part of something, to give value regardless of even if I'm there. This is important to me. I want to help you and your locals, your community, build a system where we can generate content from your personal and business aspect. If we get together and work together, then we can promote and push a lot farther. It doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg. Let's jump on a call and see how we can produce better results together. Jamestown, California. the most recent place called home. Jamestown, California is in gold country. It is one of the quietest places on earth. Yet I know everywhere is different for everyone. So when we're growing and connecting, we got to remember where we came from. These accounts were blessings for my growth, working at Lake Toll Lake, South Shore Bar and Grill, Lake Toll Lake Boat Rental, creating content along the way. Because I've had the opportunity to work on the front end and help business owners and people who want to do something for the community. Now I'm bringing it back. It's time to step in because we went through so much. The pandemic. We wondered what stores were open. We were wondering how we're going to get supplies to people who need them, who needed support. This is why I did it. This is why I continued to be creative, continued to be supportive. Because there was a need. And I'm not saying that need is over. I'm saying that it's time to continue. When you're ready, reach out because it's time to grow. If you want to jump on a 15-minute call, if you want to have your personal business content shared, if you want any content creation, any help on creating viral hooks for your business so that you get more attention, if you're ready to step into making a change that can make all the difference, reach out. Consult me, Isaac@gmail.com, because it's time. Thank you.